Hey everyone, welcome back to the Might and Magic 6 Completionist run. I hope you're all doing okay. I myself am feeling pretty good. As I mentioned at the end of the last episode, my mood would be significantly elevated in the following video due entirely to the fact that we are finally done with the Castle Darkmoor. I might have to go back there if I've missed a secret. Or, you know, that room with the sarcophaguses. One of these days I'm gonna look up what the actual plural term is. We might go back to loot those if by the end we've got a buffer of more than 800 points on top of our saintly reputation. But I mean, we would only get loot for that, so I may... That's a maybe. That's a maybe. The important thing is we got through it, and somehow I managed to get through it while only swearing once in the entire video at around the 36-minute mark, which showed a lot more restraint than I thought I was capable of. So I'm pretty proud of myself too. Although there were quite a few times when I came close to swearing. Like every time I was irritated by what an enemy was doing, and I was like, oh, that piece of... And then I pause for a second, and then I'll say, you know, garbage or trash. Like, you know I was thinking about saying something else. But yeah, that's enough about that. This video, the main purpose is gonna be to go into another one of these three dungeons. We of course retrieved Memory Crystal Delta from Castle Darkmoor. Let's take another look at this odd and a little bit disturbing looking thing that the game is telling us is a memory crystal. We'll see what to do with these once we have all four of them. For now, let's decide which one we're gonna go after. And I say we should go to Castle Alamos. But before we go to Castle Alamos, I have a couple things I want to do. Number one, I do actually want to loot all the Hydras in Hermit's Isle, because we spent a lot of money we spent a lot of money training. I don't know why I was blanking on that. Oh, and here are a couple of Titans that we also... And I allowed haste to lapse like an idiot, so we're weakened. But it's okay. I was gonna spend quite a bit of time looting anyway. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna be looting all these Hydras. They'll give us some gold, they'll give us some loot to sell. I mean, mostly it's gonna be garbage. Oh my god. Yeah, but sometimes they will give top tier items.
Very nice.
Except this one wasn't even enchanted. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing this off screen. Off screen, I will also sell stuff periodically, and I'll be back once I've gotten these guys cleared out. I mean, if we do need to kill more Hydras for bounties, we'll find them in Paradise Valley. So alright, I'm going on pause. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so all the Hydras from Hermit's Isle have been looted. I missed a couple small groups of Titans as well, so I gave those, or I cleared those as well, and I got not too many interesting things because Hydras will only occasionally give you top tier things, but I found this, which I'm gonna replace the belt, which I'm gonna use to replace the Belt of Recovery, because I'm pretty sure, based on what I've read, that this enchantment is broken unless you're running one of the unofficial patches. So this I'm just gonna sell. And this has given us 2 things that improve hit point regeneration. That means I can remove this crown as well and sell that and give you this item that improves your spell points and your speed. Intellect is going to be useless, but that's going to be fine for now. Another thing I'm going to do before we head over to Castle Alamos is one thing we learned while we were in Castle Darkmoor. This is probably the only silver lining to having gone to that place, is that all those times when I was clicking on piles of, or clicking on crystals expecting to find gems, occasionally it would say useless crystal, but often it wouldn't say anything, and I was assuming that I was just getting unlucky. But really, when you're searching crystals, what the game is actually doing is a perception check. And if you fail the perception check, then the crystals will just remain on the ground. But if you succeed, then you will get an item, namely, that is, you will get a gem. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go back to that part of the Garrick's Forge where we had those gems, and then afterwards I will also go to Snurgle's Caverns and I'll search them for gems as well, because for no particular reason, one goal that I'm assigning myself is to have 1 of each type of gem by the end of the game. So I'll see what gems I can find here, and I'll see you once that's done. Once that's done, I'll put things on pause while I search. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, made my way back to the room. Let's see what we find. That's, I think, something we've already seen. So is that. That's a useless crystal. So is that. And so is this. So what did we find? Sapphire and Moonstone, which we already have. Alright, now I'm gonna put this video back on pause, and I'll be back once we are in Snurgle's caverns, and we'll search those crystals as well. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, so I'm in this room in the Snurgle's caverns. Let's see if these give us anything. That's useless, that's useless. That potentially is new. And so is this. Well, do we already have an amethyst? We do. And that just gave us a couple sapphires and a moonstone on top of that. Okay, so nothing new. I think we already checked this waterfall. Okay. So, no new crystals or gemstones. I think it's time to just go to Bootleg Bay and not Bootleg Bay, to the eel-infested waters, and it's time to attack Castle Alamos. At least I think that's where it is. It'll be pretty embarrassing if I get there and it turns out to be something else entirely. In any event, let's first run back to town, grab a quick heal.
Can we assist you?
Because we have cast a few
Be with you.
high cost spells. And who had the eel-infested waters beacon? I think it was you, right? It was you. Okay. Now, Castle Alamos should be this thing. I do believe. We'll find out. I don't think it's the temple. Indeed, this is Castle Alamos.
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
Alexis has a bad feeling, but honestly, I don't think anything could possibly compare to what we have already endured. I'm just gonna jump straight in. What could they possibly do? Who could it possibly be? I don't care, I'm falling all the way down. Who are you? Air elementals. and Magyars. High damage enemies to be sure, and air elementals are one of the enemy types that can break your things. Which is one reason why I am already feeling glad that we gave everybody the repair skill. And once again, you're seeing the fact that the game allows enemies to fly when you're indoors, but will not allow you to fly. Which is extremely unfair. I changed Alexis's quick spell from Fireball to Jump, just to let me move through that part of Garrick's Forge a little bit quicker. But I'm gonna have to change it back. Okay, they seem to be fixated on breaking
Good as new.
Alexis's items. Okay, can you please hit the correct target for a change? Come on. Okay, broken
It's fixed.
something of Serena's, that's okay. Come on. Don't you hate it when there's one enemy off to the side that ruins the auto-targeting for you? Okay. Magyar Matron's pretty powerful. Okay. Once again, we're gonna have to look up. Okay. Air elementals. As who is left? You. As we've seen, are one of those enemy types like water elementals and like the devils that don't leave corpses, and I think fire elementals as well. Okay, there's. Wait, let's go here. Let's see what happens here. Right, there are these enemy types as well. Not too bad. I mean, the damage they do can pile up pretty quickly if there's a large group of them. But generally, they're not too bad to deal with. What do we have over there? More women. Let's go into turn-based mode because there's a couple of matrons here who are gonna be an issue. Let's draw out the rest of this room with some carnage arrows. Okay, more of these guys. Alright, let's go back into turn-based mode. There are quite a few enemies. Quite a few enemies in this room. Alright. Already this is such a breath of fresh air compared to Castle Darkmoor. This matron is
We got him.
surviving a lot longer than I thought she should. Okay, come on. What are you doing? Another matron, and once again enemies are above us somewhere. Are you serious? Like, this was just a poor... I think this was more of an oversight than a conscious design decision, you know, imposing the penalty that... imposing the restriction that players can't fly, but allowing enemies to fly. That just, seems like it was an oversight. That if it was gonna be like this, then, enemies should also have the same restriction. Etched into this tree, the message reads, the first is half, the fourth plus one. The first is half, the fourth. I think fourth is spelled incorrectly. Should I write this down? Because this is not going to go into our quest log, and if I want to solve this puzzle legitimately... If I want to solve this puzzle legitimately, I'm going to need some way to note these things down. You know what? I'm gonna actually literally write it down in a notebook, so just bear with me for a second. Alright, sorry about that. I just had to get my things. Okay. The first is half. The fourth, I'm gonna write it the way they did. I assume they meant Fourth. But I'm gonna write it this way just in case it's deliberate and like a really obscure clue. +1. Okay. Alright, we've gotten that clue. And there's an odd structure in this room. If we look up, the pillars going way, way high up, but nothing that we can seem to do with it. There's also a trap, possibly a constantly firing trap, or possibly something triggered by walking through some part of this. In any event, we are through with that part of it. So let's go this way. Let's go this way and see what we find. Okay. More air elementals behind us. Okay.
That was too.
Indeed. Okay, we took them down pretty handily. Even the matrons didn't last long. I'll be picking up wands because I guess we can enchant this and sell it.
It's fixed.
Something broke your hat. Let's make sure everyone's stuff is okay. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Where do we want to go now? This way. Let's go this way. Actually, there's a room that it seems like we should have access to, but we haven't seen. I'm talking about this room here with items on the ground. So let's see if we can do something about that. We might have to wait and go there from a different location because sometimes the game will mark things off the map before you've actually seen them. Because we fell through quite a few things in order to... Okay, this is... We fell through quite a few things in order to go all the way down there. Maybe we need to jump once more. There we go. There, it's a... Excuse me? Excuse me? What do you think you're doing?
Fixed.
Okay. I'm glad I got
I don't know.
this room out of the way, and you can enchant that as well. We'll pick up some gold on the ground.
Very nice.
Ooh, that's actually pretty cool thing. Would have been better, of course, if it was off the dragon. One day we'll find what we're looking for, but it looks like that day is not today. Okay. Challenge in this dungeon, of course, is knowing where you want to go, where to go first, and trying to predict how things are gonna connect to each other. I don't think Magyars can break your stuff. I only think it's the air elementals. Alright, let's bust those down. A weird thing set into the wall. Kind of little opening there. Or little recess. Come on, get back here. Okay, okay, alright. What's up here? Another wand.
Very nice.
Crown. Sure, we'll take that. There's... Oh, I thought this was a secret room, but it was just a regular room, for some reason marked out as being separate from the rest of that room. Nothing there, and let's continue this way. Seemingly nothing in here. We'll leave it alone for now. This time I will try as much as I can to not look things up. At least not too early. Okay. Let's heal ourselves a few more times. Okay, let's go this way. Magyars we are pretty comfortable fighting.
Alright, we got him.
And if we can get some distance between us and them, then even ranged attacks are pretty viable. Especially with the area of effect damage we do with the Carnage arrows. And firing 2 of them at a time with our master and bow skill. Alright, let's just blow through these enemies as quickly as we can. Come on. Another one has gone down, although there were more in the room this time.
Oops.
Early on in the game,
I don't know.
we were
Aha!
extremely wary about entering rooms because we knew that... Okay, these guys are back. Because we knew that sometimes enemies could be off to the sides and you wouldn't know until you'd entered and then suddenly you'd be surrounded by enemies. We don't care about that as much now because mainly of just how strong we are. Okay, yeah, sure, let's go further down this place. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea because there are a lot of air elementals, but let's deal with them. I really want these guys to die. I think that guy is running? What is hitting me? There's an air elemental in there that I really want to kill.
Fixed.
Because if I leave and do an area transition, this guy is going to... Okay, maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe we should get back. Let's go to turn-based. Just to take out these people. The turns are slow just because of how many enemies there are in the vicinity. Let's speed things up by killing them. Come on. Oh no, the air elementals are out. Let's bring these guys down. Okay. Air elemental has gone down. Okay, come on.
Fixed.
Why are you... Yeah, the auto-targeting in this game,
Oops.
is a constant source of mystery. There's another air elemental behind them. There's more than one air elemental in this room, even after everything we've killed. Okay, now we can maybe get some peace and quiet. Okay.
Oops.
Okay. Okay, now I think.
Oops.
Now we're in better shape.
Oops.
Although I wanted to go back into this room and fall on the ground and kill all the enemies that are walking here. Because their sound effects are driving me a little bit crazy. Okay. Now where else are there enemies? This guy has run here. Let's murder him. A whole bunch of enemies in one of these rooms that I don't even know how we triggered them. Alright, let's get some shared life and some more power cures. Let's check up on our haste. 2 hours is getting a little bit close. Now, Hour of Power gives us almost 8.5 hours of haste. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do something like this. Okay, now we just... There's still too many enemies. They're all taking their turns. It's annoying me. This warlock to die before he makes anyone crazy, I was gonna say. But of course...
Alright, we got him.
Of course he did. Okay. Let's quickly fix up Roderick. Alright. Let's cast another power cure when we're ready. Let's actually cast a couple. Alright. And let's continue. Yeah, let's just sit here and tank these guys for a while.
Oops.
Okay.
We got him.
That was satisfying. No enemies in this room. Okay. I think we might have triggered these with an unintentional carnage arrow. Okay. There are warlocks that I'm gonna avoid for now. Alright, let's go into turn-based mode to take down these matrons.
Alright, we got him. Oops.
Alright. Warlock needs to go. Alright, we hear a very familiar sound in this room. But we can't seem to really do anything. you'll remember the sound from when we visited the Oracle, and also when we picked up Memory Crystal Delta in Castle Darkmoor. That really odd, kind of futuristic sound is really the only way to describe it. Another deck of fate.
Ho!
Yeah, sure, you can hold on to these.
Ho!
And the rest,
Ah,
we'll just
very nice.
we'll just take some more stuff to sell. For now, we're just gonna focus on clearing rooms and interacting with special things as we come across them. And here's a sign of what's to come. There are areas below us, open areas with lots of enemies inside them. Alright. Excuse me, what?
Oops.
Can we go inside that? Is that not big enough, or is that just too high up? Oh, excuse me? What?
Good as new. Good as new.
It's fixed.
Did somebody spawn air elementals into this room after we walked in? Because that is a lot of air elementals. Oh, and why aren't you hitting them with your
Fixed.
crazy attack bonuses? Ugh. Okay, and I think there are more outside. Where did these guys come from? How many air elementals is this? Yet this would have wiped out a low or medium level party. I guess we can't do anything to this door from this side. Maybe from the other side. Can we jump this? I'm gonna try. Doesn't look like it. Anyway, let's go this way. There's something off to the side. If we look down, yeah, we can deal with those when we get there properly. Don't want to activate them. Don't want to activate them too early, and then we'll have them just
Ho!
walking around,
Aha!
making noise the whole time.
Ho!
Alright, let's start
Aha!
giving stuff to Alexis to hold. Alright, what else was in here? Nothing, just a chest. Alright, let's go down here. Alright. Take out this twister. Hopefully we can target these guys with fireballs in a proper way.
Yes, we got it.
Alright, this warlock should be close to dying. Close enough. If we can just land a few good hits, and he has gone down. Okay. What's in this? Well, this looks interesting, and that has teleported us. It has also activated enemies. Can we get to them at all? Well, there's another air elemental there. Well, that's teleported us. Who knows where that's sent us? Okay, that's brought us to this place. Actually, you know what? I just want to rush this guy down. And Now I want to go back here to a choke point.
Yeah.
Guess we don't really need the choke point that much. We can deal with these as normal. Alright. Every enemy we kill takes us a little bit closer to the goal of clearing this area. Another enemy has gone down. Finally, 3 warlocks. And air elementals are somewhere in this room.
Good as new.
Can you imagine how difficult, not difficult, but how irritating this would be without master repair on everyone? Okay. Alright, let's take these down. That sorcerer was irritating me. Now maybe we'll have some peace and quiet. Maybe enemies are gonna stop with their irritating sound effects. Or maybe there's just gonna be more of them. Well, we knew there were a few of these rooms, so we're clearing them out one by one. Zoltan seems to be avoiding most of the damage. At least so far. And these graphical effects are irritating because they will mess up your targeting. You won't be able to shoot enemies because the game needs to be able to see the enemy on the screen before the auto-targeting will correctly target it. Okay, an enemy is running away. And there are more enemies. Of course there are. Alright, let's... Once these lower areas are cleared out, I think we'll be... We'll have a lot more breathing room in this dungeon. Okay.
Oops. We got it.
Come on. Alright. How is Zoltan? Okay, the enemies are clearly prioritizing people other than Zoltan as their targets, because that's the only explanation for why he has so much of his health remaining. Right, now let's draw some more of them out. Okay, okay. Okay. Come on.
Oops.
A large group of these guys. I do think we're gonna be getting good experience from all of this though, so...
Got him.
So that's
Oops.
something to look forward to. Alright.
Oops.
And we can even rest because
All right, we got him.
we've killed enough enemies near us. There's another tree with possibly a message. The third is the first of 26. Meaning... 26 meaning the letters of the alphabet. You even get the clue A to Z. The... is... the... first... of 26. I mean, we already know what it means. It means the third one is the letter A. But I'll write down the clues as they appear, just for the sake of authenticity. Come, what are you doing? Come on. Come on. Okay. Let's cast some more power cures. Cast another shared life. Alright.
Alright, we got him. Oops.
Okay. It'll be fun when the time comes to train to see how many levels we have to gain. Okay.
Yes, we got him.
These Magyar matrons are so tanky though. The soldiers and even, well, the Magyars and even the soldiers go down quick, but the matrons take so many hits. I don't mind fighting them though. It's a decent experience. Like, it's not frustrating, it's challenging in a very appropriate way. Blue liquid, sure. Sure. White liquid was also for you. Red was for I guess you, and accuracy was for you and then Zoltan. Okay. And we could find stuff in the buckets, but I'm not really too worried about that. And what's in here? This is a pretty huge place. This door is locked. If only we could make a note on the map ourselves saying over there was a door that was locked. But we're just gonna have to remember. For now, we're just going to have to make a mental note. Okay. Now, what's over here?
Let's get out of here.
Oh, that's... that's where we came from. Alright, that's right. Okay. Let's make sure there's nothing missing to the left. And indeed, there are rooms here that we haven't gone to. And once again, because another whole day has gone by, we are now weak. We are eventually gonna have to rest. Like, actually rest somewhere. But not just yet. Not just yet. What date is it, by the 16th of January, so... we're actually pretty deep into January. Alright.
We got him.
Okay.
Oops.
That was too easy. Oops.
Okay,
Oops.
let's take these people down. And what's in here?
I don't know.
Well, it's not a top tier one, so I'm not even gonna bother identifying it. Oh, are all of these doors unopened? Yeah, sometimes the game will map out rooms that you haven't opened, which just adds to the confusion, but fortunately the map layout in this place is a bit more user-friendly than okay, this is getting a little bit out of hand. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set a beacon, get rid of my Castle Darkmoor beacon, and I'm gonna, as you might expect, ooh, it is too late. So let's wait an hour. Let's cast Hour of Power again. That'll refresh our buffs, and let's grab a heal from the temple.
Can we assist you? Luck be with
Now
you.
let's go back and see what we can do about this room. Immediately some nonsense has happened. Warlock is walking on top of the table, which is
Got him.
rude.
Oops.
And I think he fell on top of an item.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. That's just a... Excuse me? That was just a spell scroll. I thought maybe it might be a message scroll. Okay.
Very nice.
Sure.
Aha!
Nah, we'll leave those. Let's fix up Zoltan. Alright. We're making good progress in terms of, not pure insanity, but rather weakness. Making good progress in terms of clearing rooms out, but less... Oh my god, this is actually a little bit annoying. Although it doesn't have any immediate, I guess, annoying effects beyond just, you know, the maniacal laughter of your party members as they get driven insane, which does start to get on your nerves, especially after the 800th time that it happens. But at least they're not getting rid of all of our spells with just a single instance of their ability. Alright, let's do this again. Do this again. Yeah, we already looked at those items. This room, I think, is gonna have people in it, or we've already killed them. Right, because this was a double... This was a double room. Alright. So now, let's go this way. Okay, here is an interesting thing. A bridge. And I think there are gonna be rooms on the sides here as well. There's this, which leads back to this place. Okay. And I think there are going to be rooms off to the left and right. Or there was one room here anyway. Alright, let's take care of these. It's always so viscerally satisfying when you kill a whole bunch of enemies with one round of attacks. And they just fall down.
Oops.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's...
Good as new.
Let's retreat a little bit, and now let's save our game. We hadn't actually saved in a while, so that was,
Yes, we got it.
you know, walking on
God, man, that was cool.
thin ice a little bit, going that long without saving, but in the end it was fine. White is for you. Orange is for you. And red now is for you. Okay. Alright, so we've cleared all the enemies in this part of the map. Red now for you. Yellow for you. Was I giving might to the right person? Yeah. We get some gold as well. Now we can go back to other parts of this dungeon. This was also the room where we were hearing that odd sound effect, but couldn't really figure out where it was coming from. Maybe we can do something about that later. For now, let's go this way. Okay, yeah, this is where we... Oh my god, oh my god. How are we gonna deal with this room?
Oops.
What I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna use Dragon's Breath. And I think you will agree with me. That was a good use of that. Just in terms of how many of these guys we took out so quickly, and now we can use regular fireballs. Although you still need to do actual proper damage. Okay, one guy is being annoying. Alright, let's reposition. Alright. Okay, I think this is a good time to use another Dragon's Breath. If we can make this happen. Ideally, I'd like to target that guy, but I think we're gonna have to settle for this guy. And hopefully it's central enough. Yeah, it didn't get this guy, as I was worried about. But it looks like we did okay anyway. Alright. Now what we can do is... we can fix up some more people. And one more. And now we can cast Shared Life, and then a couple of Power Cures should put us back in business. And there were more enemies. I guess they all went into this room? Well, if they all went into this room, then it could be...
Oops.
Excuse me? What? Excuse me, what? Oh, is he above us? How did you get there, sir? Did you walk up the stairs? Oh my... How dare you? Letter to Garrick. Let's read this. So this is talking about a crystal, and I don't think it's got any clues in it. It's just a confirmation that the crystal is in this location. There's something else on the ground. Possibly down here. We'll see. Okay, in these two rooms. This trivial amount of gold.
Aha!
And a worthless piece of leather armor. Okay. Let's look around here. Oh. It's an elevator that activates just by walking on it. Nothing on these cages. Alright. And where was the elevator? It was Where was it? Here, right? Alright, now. From up here, can we get to anything interesting? Nope. There was a tree in that big room, wasn't there? If I can remember how to get in there, and these trees seem to have messages in them. Etched into the tree. The 5th is twice the 2nd. Is... The 5th is twice the 2nd. Okay, now let's go this way. I think... Alright, that was a door that we couldn't open. Have we tried opening it from the other side? Did we... Was it similarly unresponsive? Oh my god, okay, let's... Oh my god, that's actually starting to get on my nerves a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. There were enemies down here as well. We'll get to them when we get to them. I'm gonna set a new beacon just because we've explored quite a bit of this and I don't want to do anything rash that requires me to leave, and then I'll rue the fact that my beacon was set all on the other end of the castle. So we'll just do this and we'll go back. And I guess we're going down this way. The door won't budge. Okay. Thank you for that. I guess there's nothing this way. Okay, I guess something else will lead us there. So let's leave that part of the map alone for now, and let's see where we haven't gone. Where haven't we gone? This part is what we were just trying to investigate but couldn't. We haven't really gone here or here, so let's see what we can do about that. Have I fallen too far down? Is that what happened? I think that's what happened. Can I jump back up? Maybe not. Okay, let's recall our original beacon. And see, this door wouldn't open, so we had to find another way. This time, let's not prematurely drop. Let's go a more sensible path. That was the door that wouldn't do anything for us. Yes, see, now let's walk along this actual thing. We have to walk along the periphery of this thing to get to these other paths. This path, let's cast Hour of Power again. Has more air elementals in it. Okay. I really wanted to kill that air elemental before it broke anything. Magirs we can deal with in our sleep. Alright, what's this way? Okay, so we're finding locked doors, but we haven't yet found a key. We also found a door that says it won't budge, which often means that I need to kill these guys. Need to kill this guy before he drives anyone crazy. Who were you targeting, my friend? Someone down there, but you should have been targeting this guy. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna hopefully be able to oh god, this is not great. Let's do this. Okay. Who's hitting me? Okay, let's make our way up and take these guys down. They have dispersed to all corners of the room.
Oops.
Okay. This is why it's so annoying fighting ranged enemies. Just the way that they're coded in terms of how they move.
Oops.
They will disperse
Oops.
like almost a gas escaping out of a balloon. It will just expand to fill up the entire thing. Whatever room they're in, and somebody's running away. Because of course they are. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a transition just to force them to go back into that room so I can kill them.
Can we assist you?
Others we don't need to heal. Roderick is fine for now. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's... Oh my god.
Yes, we got him.
And somebody down there is being cute. Oh, another garbage room. Garbage room filled with garbage. And
Fixed.
our stuff is getting broken as well. Alright. Alright, let's go into turn-based mode, why not? There are a lot of warlocks in there as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna position myself like this.
Oops.
And the next turn that Zoltan gets, he's going to cast a Dragon Breath. He's going to be casting a few of these.
Yes, we got him.
You can cure your insanity while we are waiting for Zoltan to recover. That was an okay Dragon's Breath, but it could have been better. I'm serious. and these guys have all shown up at once. Alright, let's do this. Something was broken, I think.
I've repaired it.
He's repaired it. And these guys are immune to whatever damage type Dragon's Breath is doing, which I don't really understand why that should be, but that's how it is. Let's cure some weakness. Can you imagine
It's fixed. It's fixed.
what a pain this would be without every character being able to repair their own items? I mean, even with that, it's still quite a pain. Just because there's so many air elementals. They must be scripted to be the top tier enemies because it's usually not the case that an entire group of only the top tier enemy type will just show up immediately like that.
Yes, we got him.
Let's take out that warlock with a dragon breath. There's another warlock in the back. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the beacon thing again. Before we do that, I'm gonna cast my final Dragon Breath on these guys.
Yeah.
Didn't do as much damage as I wanted it to, but it killed one of them, so that's fine. Alright.
Can we assist you?
Alright.
Luck be with you.
What's our situation on haste? It's still active for a while, so we're good. Let's go back now. Haha! Put you back in the middle of the room where you belong. Okay. These warlocks need to die quickly. Okay. 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 A little quiet because really not much I can say about what's going on, except that it's a little bit getting a little bit on the tedious side, but I don't think there are that many more of this type of room left. Alright, let's get our clue. The fourth is 8. The fourth is 8th from the end. Archibald really is your friend. The fourth is 8th from the end. I'm pretty sure it means F-O-U-R-T-H. And 8th from the end, I think, means 8th from the end of the alphabet. Alphabet. The end. Okay. Alright, now there's something else in here.
Got it.
A chest with... Finally, we found a key.
I don't know.
A key to something.
Ah.
Yet another deck of fate. Alright, let's start curing some people. Alright, What's on this side? Nothing. And let's cure some weakness as well. Let's save our game. Oh yeah, you're insane too. We'll fix you up in just a second. Alright. What's this? Well,
Oops.
I thought I might be able to target these guys through and well, I was able to do some damage, but couldn't actually really hit them through this little window. We'll...
Oops.
So who had the key? You had the key. You can open the door. That has used up the treasure room key. Better be some good treasure. Oh, it's not even gonna be good treasure, is it? It's gonna be a bunch of garbage, isn't it? Yeah, this is a disappointment.
Oh.
This is good
Very
because
nice.
at least
Oh.
spellbooks are
Aha!
usually a
I don't know.
good source of stuff to sell,
Oh.
especially the
Very
more
nice. Very nice. Oh.
advanced ones, and anything in light magic and dark magic, of course. Ooh, here's something good. Emerald, I don't think we've seen that. We were just talking about wanting gems. I think we already took an emerald. Is it just me, or were there two that said emerald? I'm also arranging them in order of value. Yeah, there are two different ones that are both called emerald. Sunstone looks pretty cool. $2,200, 2,000, 1,600. Yeah, there's an emerald that looks like this worth 1,600, and another one worth like that looks like this worth 2,500. Everything else, we have moonstone, we have purple topaz. Yeah, I think we've got all the others, so these are just gonna be to be sold. Ruby, amethyst, purple topaz. Yeah, I think that's everything, and you have a diamond as well, worth 4,000. Yes, okay, good. And what else is in here? I guess this is a better chest. Your inventory is completely full. You can't even pick up
Aha!
the tiny items. Sure, I'll take this. I'll even take this.
Very nice.
Ooh, that's nice. A nice little bonus. Ooh, this is a good chest.
Very nice. Very nice.
Alright.
Oh!
That is also good.
Very nice.
This we can enchant.
Oh!
That we can enchant. Oh,
Oh!
that you can sell. You can enchant this.
Aha!
I'm gonna leave that. Alright. Let's enchant a couple items. Wait, which of these? The one to the left. And lunar ring as well. Alright, let's deal with these with the Ring of Fire
Okay.
while we're waiting for these enchantments to happen. Oh, Roderick was able to okay, yeah, there are quite a few people in this room. Oh, you've got the wrong spell. Zoltan, you need to have Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
It's gonna take forever to kill the Magyar matron like this. Alright. Look at how many times we're doing 1 damage. Okay, oh, so she ran pretty far, or whoever that was ran pretty far, so there's something more to that room. Perhaps we can see. Hard to see really through that little opening. That pool of water doesn't seem to be doing anything noteworthy. Alright, let's now go this way. Sure, let's jump. And where exactly do we want to go now? We found a treasure room key and used it almost immediately, but there were other doors that were locked. Like this one. And none of us have a key for it. So where can we go is the question. I mean, there's stuff over here. I guess we can go... And there's something to the southwest here that looks unexplored, and indeed we found a room with enemies.
All right, we
Southeast, I should have said. I guess we'll pick up some food. No, alright. Now what's up here? Alright. If it's only Magyar matrons, we can deal with that. Or, you know, Magyars of any kind. Okay, what then is this way? Was this a door? Oh, I don't want to accidentally fire one of my followers. Was that a door that we got to from the other side and it said it wouldn't budge? Yeah, because I remember seeing those Magyars from the other side. What is this gonna do? It's gonna open. What is that? Is that a shortcut, or is that just nothing? Where is this enemy running? Along which pathway is that enemy running? Because that could give us a clue about where to go. Huh. Okay, so let's go... I am kind of lost, I'm gonna be honest. What's our haste at? 3 hours? Yeah, sure, let's... Since we're not doing anything, let's refresh that. Let's go up. Let's go up this way. Let's go into this room, which we kind of just ignored last time, and there's a thing up there. But let's fall down. Here's something. Okay, here's a switch. That's not something. The second is next to the third. So, since the third is the letter A, and since there's only one letter next to A, if we aren't counting A itself, then the second must be B. So we are getting somewhere. The part about "oh so pretty like a bird," I think they just came up with something that rhymed, and I don't think that's gonna be important for solving the puzzle. At least I highly doubt it. Okay. This is a place we've already been. This is not a place we've already been. Or it is, but it had air elementals that
Good as new.
maybe fled somewhere?
Good as new.
Or maybe
It's fixed.
got... Oh no, this is the room, right? With the window, maybe? Yeah, okay, yeah, this is the room with the window. So that's good that we've gotten that dealt with. Now, where else do we have to go? There was this locked door, and we're getting a bunch of clues for a puzzle of some kind. But... this guy. This guy. Getting clues for a puzzle, but not really sure where the puzzle is gonna show up yet. Is there any point to going this way? No, I think we want to go... I actually am not sure. I think we've mapped out most of this place. We obviously need to go there, but before we go there, there's gonna be a puzzle to solve. I may end up having to look this up, just because, see, my worry is when I look it up, it'll be, that I'll instantly see the answer to the puzzle. So let's see if we can solve this puzzle. Okay. We know the third one is... So, blank, 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 blank. So the third one is A. The third is the first of 26. The second is next to the third, so we know that is B. The fourth is eighth from the end, meaning it's the 18th. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. R is the 18th, at least based on my method of counting on my fingers. The first is half the fourth plus 1. So half of 18 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J is what my method has given me. And do we have the fifth? The fifth is twice the second, so the second is B, which is 4, twice of 4. No. B, which is 2, twice of 2 is 4, and 4 is D. JBARD is what I have, and I think that is correct. At least that's what my memory of the game suggests to me, that it was something like this. I'm gonna walk for a couple more minutes. Let's just allow that fireball to go past us. And there are more enemies. Again, it's gonna be hard to know whether they are in like this area or whether there's some room in these areas that we just missed. So far, it's looking like the enemies are not super close to this area. Alright. How do you leave? Because you fall down here and then you do what? Maybe... Is this the only way you can go? Yeah, not... So if I had the limitation that I could only draw maps like this, I would probably stay away from making layouts that depend too much on there being multiple floors on top of each other. Like, if I didn't have a way of showing each floor separately, I would just not do it like this, because it's not a... It's not a great... not a great system. Yeah, because how do I get out of here? Yeah, something is just periodically triggering a trap. I go up here, that just takes me up there. We fell down that hole, but there's no way to fall back up. I know I could just... Okay, this looks like it's taking us somewhere different. Here we go. Okay, this is the switch that we hit. But it also looks like it's taking us closer. Okay, no. It took us all the way around. Maybe if we go further up. Okay, yeah, this is that room. And now we are in the kind of close to the central location. We're in this place. And what is this place doing? Okay, if I don't find progress... If I don't see anything obvious on the map... No, we just had a treasure room there. Alright, I'm just gonna look up. I'm just gonna look up the map, because this has gotten a little bit ridiculous. Okay, we're going to the eel-infested waters. I'm actually a little bit disappointed in this. I wanted to do this dungeon properly, but it's just not the best game design, if I'm being honest. Because how is a person meant to do this? Okay, so apparently there's some extra stuff over here. Okay. Apparently there's some extra stuff over there. And by the way, yes, the map did indeed just straight up say what the answer to that puzzle was, and yes, that is correct. So, where are we going? No, this isn't gonna help us. We need... Yeah, this is not the best. I mean, it's a handcrafted dungeon, somebody made this, but it feels like one of those procedurally generated Daggerfall dungeons with just random rooms going in all sorts of directions with no logic. That's what it feels like. So we need to go down here. And somewhere here is something I missed, I guess. I don't know what that is. So we're supposed to take the lift. Where was the lift? Wasn't it this room? Right? Right? It was this room, right? Yeah, the lift is here, but it's not activating, I guess, because we went up and then jumped down from somewhere else. So, excuse me, what? Okay, maybe that's not the lift. Okay, here is the lift. Can we go up? Okay, so I go up the lift and then do what? Oh, really? This is dumb. This is dumb. Yeah. So, okay. We just... This thing here says exit. This is Memory Crystal Delta. We just found Memory Crystal Beta. Alright. So we've beaten the puzzle of the game. Or of this dungeon. And we found the thing. I don't feel too bad about looking it up because it just didn't look like there was anything to walk on. It looked like you were just going to the upper side of, you know, the rafters on top of the door, or on top of the ceiling, on top of the room, on the ceiling, whatever. I'm being inarticulate just because of how mentally fatigued I am. Now, we're still not done because there's a part of the map that we haven't been to, and I'm just gonna look up what you need to do. Okay, so... Okay, so... somewhere... here... Okay. Apparently this extends further, so we need to go back there. So... let's do that. Let's do that. How do we go there? I mean, who really knows? But I think I actually need to go back this way. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. This hasn't... I mean, I'm not angry the way I was with the Castle Darkmoor, but I am disappointed. I'm like a typical disappointed dad. I'm not angry, you just let me down. So apparently there's... okay, yeah, there is stuff that... really? Okay. The only reason I couldn't see that was because of the way the game does lighting and shadows. Like, it literally didn't look like there was space there. It looked like a continuation of the wall. If the lighting was happening properly, then obviously I would have noticed there was something to walk through over there. Okay, so in here is a chest with a key.
Got it.
Some more decks of fate, a teleporter key.
I don't know.
Some more
Ho!
things.
Aha!
No, I'm not gonna take that. Okay, this might be the last enemy, but of course, I don't think we're done. I think this is gonna be the key that takes us into the room that wouldn't open. Let me just confirm that before just rushing in. Making assumptions. Indeed, okay, yeah. You need the teleporter key to get into that part of the map. Alright. Which is right here. More enemies.
Quickly, we must move.
What? No, I don't want to leave. Okay, the teleporter, if you
We've got to get out of here.
step on it, it will prompt you to leave. Okay, I'm gonna go to the left and right, maybe? There is still...
We've got to get out of here. We've got to get out of here.
Shut up. Okay, there's still something left for us to kill. And I'm not gonna rest until we find it. So what I'm gonna do is I am now finally going to put this video on pause
Not here. We can't rest here.
while I hunt down these last remaining enemies. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, see you in a bit. Taking things off pause because I used Ring of Fire to kind of activate these enemies, but I have no idea what part of the map they are inside. So clearly it's something in this area. but are they above us or below us? I can't even tell that much. Is the map gonna be any use? It actually might be. Let me see. No, it doesn't look like it. So we have to find where these two guys are. No, that's taken us farther from where we need to go. I could just use Ring of Fire and kill them like this. But if I did that, then I wouldn't be able to find where on the map these guys are. Okay, they're very close. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. I'm gonna set up a beacon here. Okay, one of them even hit me. One of them was even able to hit me. Let's cast haste our power again. Are they glitched into the wall like the rats in the Freehaven sewers? Because right now they are right next to me. This guy is right next to me. Does the map say anything about enemies glitched into walls? No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna Inferno this guy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Before I just straight up kill them, let's do an area transition and then let's see where they initially are on the map. So, they start out... Now, in the map, is there some room over there that I have not explored? Now, the map isn't zooming in as far as I would like. So... Is there anything? Because he's right next to me. He's on the other side of this wall. Except he's not. When I go over here, he is somewhere else. That was telling. He's on the other side of this wall. And from the looks of it, he might be... Well...
God, man.
How did this guy get around? What is going on? I have no idea anymore. So somehow one of them, he came from this way. So maybe if I go around like this, then go down, maybe he's gonna be... Maybe there's something in here? No. No. Let's try... I mean, I know this is now turning into just a very frustrating exercise, but I am trying to learn about how this dungeon is laid out. Trying to see whether these enemies are simply glitched between walls, or because he's moving, he's clearly on the other side of this wall, as you just saw. But he is not... Alright, I have had it. I'm just gonna kill him like this. I'm just gonna kill him like this. And we now have a green light. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna walk around off screen and I'll let you know if this area is cleared of enemies, and if you happen to know whether those people were just glitched or whether there's some secret room that I don't know and that isn't on the walkthrough maps, then do let me know. But for now, I'm just gonna confirm that all the enemies are dead. So, alright, putting the video on pause. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I think I've walked through enough of the map that if there was an enemy, it would have turned yellow at some point, and it just hasn't turned yellow at all. So I'm gonna declare this dungeon cleared. Might as well just go back to where this beacon... Oh yeah, this beacon was right here. Sure, let's even go to this side. Nobody there. Alright. I am going to declare this area cleared. So, I think... What's the time right now? It's 2 a.m. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to go to town. And I'm going to... Before...
Closed.
Okay, it literally just closed, so I'm just going to rest in the center of town. And what I'm going to do is... I'm going to sell all this stuff, because if I don't, then I'll have forgotten and it'll still be there at the start of next video. So I'm just going to sell the stuff and I'll be with you when that's done. Alright, everything is sold. Let's show you our inventories. We have Roderick's inventory, which definitely is the strangest of the lot. I guess I'll move the memory crystals there. Let's move everything one to the right so that we can put the last two like this. We'll do something with these decks of fate pretty soon, but not just yet. And yeah, just confirm everyone else, all the stuff is sold. We're now back at a healthy amount of gold, 3.37 million. But the moment we start training again, that's gonna go back down. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. We dealt with the Castle Alamos, It wasn't without its annoyances, but it was miles better than Castle Darkmoor. Like, even with the frustration at the end, it's night and day, the difference. Like, I still feel pretty good. I'm mainly just disappointed that I didn't see that passageway where you had to put in the password, because I did legitimately solve the puzzle. You saw it. I did it on screen. But yeah, if the game, like, it's literally just a case of the lighting not working correctly, making walls with gaps in them just seem like unbroken walls, but what can you do? It's a game from 1998. But anyway, that's gonna be enough about that. In the next episode, we're gonna do another one of these endgame dungeons. I think I want to save the Supreme Temple of Ba till the end. And that means that next time we are going to be going to Castle Creekspire, which is actually a fun dungeon from what I remember. So I hope to join you there, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. So until the next time, take care.